Okay, yes, we are back again, family. If you're already here, hit the like button for me. Let me adjust my fugu. Yeah, let me brothelize it for you. Fugu, yeah, butter curry. Yes, so, call Zambians for me. Where are they? Zambians should be on board. Yeah, beautiful. So, a few days ago, we did a story. As if few days ago, yeah, I think few days ago, 1 or 2 weeks thereabout, we did a story and I was explaining to you how Ghana is on the new agenda to refine its own gold. They don't want to export the raw material and the refinery will happen somewhere. No, Ghana want to hold control and want to refine its gold right here. So they have started a process gradually to get that thing done. As I'm speaking to you right now, the gold board has begun the local refinery of the ASM Gold. So the gold code refinery operation is taking off, and the finance minister, visited and he lined up 1 or 2 things that I want you to listen to. After that, we listen to the president and we get into the details of the
shortest possible time. Will not be exporting raw gold outside this country. This refinery today that has the capacity to do 2 tons, and now with an understanding that will begin with 1 ton per week, has employed approximately 162 workers. And they are adding value to our gold, and they are going to operate 24 hours in line with our 24-hour economy policy. For the first time, you will be able to see a gold bar stamped in the name of Ghana Gold Board and the Central Bank of the Republic of Ghana, or Government of Ghana Gold, being shipped out there and sold in the international market. This refinery has been tasked to ensure that they obtain LBMA license, so that Ghana, for the first time, will be able to stamp our gold LBMA approved. Our next policy line will be to encourage Ghana Gold Board to, latest by the end of the year, have a fire assay lab, so that all large-scale mining companies will take their gold through fire assay at the Gold Board lab, for us to ascertain the true value of our royalties. Today, I can confidently say that plans are far in advance, and by the end of the year, Ghana will have its first ever fire assay lab for us to get the true value of our royalties, so that we can use these royalties to develop our country. The Gold Board is doing an excellent work. They need to be supported. I want to use this opportunity to urge the people of Ghana to support the vision of His Excellency the President. This was a vision that he started in 2016. For some interesting reason, we couldn't continue when we lost office in 2016. We are all seeing the benefit of what dreams and vision can do for a country.
So you heard it. You heard a lot of that, but I'm not so familiar and so conversant with the fire assay that he was talking about. But technically, that can just simply mean that without that, you cannot determine and know the value of your gold to determine your royalty in actual fact. So without that, you might be getting only what the people who are in charge of your gold deem fit to give you according to their own calculation. But with the fire assay, you can do the measurement yourself and then get the value yourself. So that also will give us more royalty in that angle. For the first time, something like this is happening in Ghana. When Kwame Nkrumah wanted to start this, he was overthrown by one man named Kotoka, whom some people in this country are defending today. A man who was contracted to take a freedom fighter out of the equation. You see, Kotoka did not wake up and say, okay, we want to liberate the people. No, he did not do things on his own. He was contracted. Those who are equating Kotoka with Rawlings, stop it. Rawlings wake up. Rawlings was not contracted. He woke up and said, look, this country, because the politicians are pressing the neck of the country, the country is wallowing in corruption, and he need to liberate the country from corruption. And when he took over, he punished the politicians, some by death. Yes, Chinese are doing it. You are praising China economy today. Chinese, when you're a politician, you dip your hand in the public coffers, and then you steal from the nation. They buy you. North Korea, they buy you. Russia, you are gone. That is how they're able to get to where they are today. But here we pamper them in the name of democracy, and we are judging our own who punish people with that same measurement. But anyway, let's put that aside. So don't be equating Kotoka and Rawlings together, because Kotoka operated on contract. He was a contractor contracted to carry out operation. Rawlings woke up and say, I'm liberating the nation. And he gave us the Fourth Republic today we are enjoying. So those of you doing that comparison, stop it with immediate effect right here. Stop it. You are here praising Korea, Chinese style of justice against politicians who loot this nation. You are in this country here. Some of you don't have job. Some of you even have job you are doing. People come to this country, come to government, create 8,000 goals, and then these goals were working and they are being paid. You are being denied work and payment at the same time. Well, you are supporting these people. If people like that are executed, no crime is being committed right there. That is justice all the way. So stop equating Kotoka. Kotoka crushed the dream of this country, but thanks that the Mahama administration came to office, and then they are championing this agenda, and I'm very happy about that. The president himself said this. Let's listen to that before we move forward. If you are enjoying the conversation, try your possible best to hit the like button for me, all right? And subscribe. Those of you who have refused to subscribe, I don't know what is going on with you. A platform, you have grown this platform. You raised this family to where it is today. We have become authority in the space on YouTube. And our Facebook too is growing rapidly. On TikTok, we have become authority. You refuse to be part of the family. Now your own problem.
All the other minerals too, we're insisting that they be refined and value added before they're exported. So manganese, we're giving a target. We're going to stop raw manganese exports from Ghana. They must set up the plants to process the ore and produce the finished product. Bauxite is the same. For bauxite, there's already a ban on export of raw bauxite. But we're pushing it so that we can put up the refinery, produce the alumina, give the alumina to Valco to smelt, and then export the finished aluminium product.
This is beautiful. This is Ghana. This is Kwame Nkrumah's Ghana coming back to life. The Mahama administration, thank you so much for carrying out this agenda. Every good citizen needs to support this agenda, all right? At least we are reclaiming sovereignty in terms of our resources, okay? We will be refining everything. The president said that every other resources belonging to this country will be refined here, and then will be value added before export. That has been the cry of Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. That is the reason why some of our leaders today are not alive. Now, when you start something like this, you are going to attract a lot of enemies from the international community. So Ghana government should be ready, right? Because this was the crime of Kwame Nkrumah. Let me tell you how the two parties and the multi-party system is going to affect us in this angle. Now, the foreigners who were having it cheap, previously, they were having everything cheap and Ghana was having little. They will go and sponsor some of the parties, okay? Especially the opposition, they oppose everything. They are ready to come to power. The foreigners who want to suppress the nation and then control our resources, they'll go and strike a deal with those people who are in opposition to oppose the government, to paint the government black, to do all lot of things so that they can come to power and then give them what they want. Because when they come to power, all those agendas will be destroyed, so that the foreigners can carry out what they have been doing for long. So as citizens of this country, we need to support the government in this angle. This was the same thing they did Kwame Nkrumah time. Kotoka was contracted to take out Kwame Nkrumah because he wanted control of the resources. After independence, the people still want to control our resources. The colonizers still want to be in the business of controlling our resources. And Kwame Nkrumah said, no, this is not going to happen. And because of that, Kotoka was contracted to take him out. Kotoka did not carry out a freedom agenda. No. Some of the people say, Kotoka restored democracy. Listen, Kwame Nkrumah was not rejecting democracy, okay? He was proposing something that will unite us because he believed that democracy, this multi-party system, the Western multi-party system, what it does is that it doesn't represent the nation. It represents tribes. It represents ethnic group, religious group. It doesn't represent the nation. So the foreigners use these groups individually based on their interests. If I want to do something, if I want to control something in Ghana and Party A is not allowing, I'll sponsor Party B. That is how come they've gone to sponsor Kotoka to take out Kwame Nkrumah. The system of governance Kwame Nkrumah was proposing was a similar kind of system of governance that Chinese are practicing over there. They brought the nation together. Look at their result. Those of you saying that, he restored democracy. Look at the result of the democracy you have in your hand. We can have democracy, but can have it in a different way. The multi-party system divided us. Look at how divided we are. Because of this system, people now use T-shirt and rice to buy vote. Leadership is no longer about intellectualism and then knowledge and wisdom. It's about if you have money to buy rice and then T-shirt for people. If you can buy bloggers into your pocket, then they will trumpet you and then pull. You become a president and then you end up destroying the nation. So Kwame Nkrumah was right. Everybody else around was wrong. They were talking about Kwame Nkrumah was enforcing law, arresting people and all that. People can be dead, they will come and arrest them. You are asking that question. Kotoka not the one who overthrew Kwame Nkrumah? The people who were arrested, assuming Kotoka was part of them, you wake up today and say that, oh, they arrested Kotoka also. But these were some of the things they were planning. Some of these people were sponsored by those that Kwame Nkrumah was fighting. Kwame Nkrumah was fighting against colonialism. And the people, the colonizers, were sponsoring some people against the goodwill of the people that Kwame Nkrumah was championing. So some of these people need to be arrested. Some of you pick up camera. I thought you people, you are wise until you start speaking about this Kwame Nkrumah Kotoka thing. Then I discovered that some of you are just, things are not well. The only thing you have is your phone and camera that can talk. Nothing is here. I heard some guy was saying that Kwame Nkrumah declared Ghana a one-party state. One-party state is what Chinese are practicing. Look at the result. Who told you that one-party state is wrong and then is evil? No, it is not. If the foreigners, the colonizers come, you don't have anybody to sponsor because there's no party for you to sponsor. Everybody is united under one particular umbrella, championing a particular agenda. Telling us that Kwame Nkrumah went to the IMF and blah, 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 a whole lot of nonsense that you are saying over there. Even at that, up to now, it is confirmed that no government is able to match up with the energy of Kwame Nkrumah when it comes to development of this country. You people, you have been going to IMF since after you took Kwame Nkrumah out. You have been going to IMF up to now. Look at your result and let's compare it with Kwame Nkrumah. If it were Kwame Nkrumah going to the IMF, the money will have result on the ground. If it were Kwame Nkrumah that went to the IMF and then he got the money, we know that the money will reflect on development on the ground. Factories will be built, things will be built to, get the money to pay back. Not this one that your politicians will go to the IMF when they bring the money will be reflecting in their stomach. You see their stomach becoming long. They go to parliament, they can't see, they need to give distance. Social distance has to be between them and the next chair in front of them. You people should keep quiet right here. So I'm very happy that the Ghana government is championing this agenda. Mr. President, we appreciate you. Some of us, we support this initiative. It is time for us to take control of our resources. We are tired of having 2%, 3% of our resources. This is a time for us to claim responsibility and handle our own affair. As Kwame Nkrumah said, the black man is capable of handling his own affair.